Tequesta, Florida, a small golf community town located a half-hour drive from West Palm Beach and home to John and Marianne Nicholas.
I was raised in Queens, New York. Marianne's sister Rita and my sister Sally were good friends, and they thought perhaps that the two of us, that Marianne and I, might make a good match. It was a birthday party for me, my 26th birthday, and Marianne made me a sandwich. Remember what the sandwich was, Marianne?
Yeah, bologna cheese.
Yeah. So I figured it's pretty good. You know, she could make a good sandwich, so the rest of it must be pretty smart.
56 years and countless bologna sandwiches later, John and Marianne are still going strong.
We have 3 children. The oldest boy, Richard, then comes Maureen, she's in the middle, and then comes Michael. But, you know, somehow I've always heard stories about the middle girl.
The whole thing is that you don't care who's in charge, you take off on them.
I know.
Why do you do that?
Because
You don't like to be told what to do.
I know.
On a normal day, it could be 5 to 6 times a day that I'm talking to them.
Little did they know that their bond would become even stronger after a serious fall.
Phone rang, and it was my mother's 91-year-old neighbor. She basically said, your mother had a bad fall, and your father is taking her to the hospital.
Marianne slipped in the pool area, and she hit her head when she fell.
The way that she had fallen, she fell on the right temple of her head.
Marianne was still conscious and rushed to the hospital, where at first, the fall seemed to have caused little damage. The next day, circumstances were very different.
The phone rings again. Get over here now, do not speed. She's going in for emergency surgery. What they found was the size of her head had turned into a clot. And the nurse that was looking at my mother handed me a plastic bag full of her hair. My brother broke down and ran out of the room.
We went back after surgery to meet with the surgeon, and he said across the room, "Marianne, you are a miracle."
The game is on to get my mother back in shape, get her healthy. She turned 79 on July 4th, and there's nothing going to stop her.
Be right back.
Time for me to meet John and Marianne and show them ways that will make a big difference on Marianne's road to recovery. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Alexis. I've been a gerontologist for over 25 years now, and I've found so many different types of older adults with different types of challenges. They range all the way from mobility challenges to memory challenges. You've been sort of in a caregiving role, and you've been in a situation where you've needed a little care.
Yeah, 5 years to
tell
the
Alexis
day.
what you call me.
Nurse Ratchet.
You that mean, John?
I can be.
You can be?
Yeah.
Sometimes the caregiving, is it difficult? How does it make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel good because I'm able to help someone that's very important to me.
He takes me shopping, and he takes me for my nails, and he's so good to me, you know. He's doing everything. And I feel badly for him.
They are such a magical couple. They really show such love and dedication and respect and communication with one another.
Now, as a result of Marianne's malady, she's had 4 seizures.
Wow.
And 1 right in the kitchen here. And I do know that if I didn't operate in a very fast manner, it could have been fatal.
I'm very excited for us to be able to introduce some fantastic products for Marianne and John so that they can really enjoy life as much as they would like to. John is an avid golfer, but he's not been able to get out and play because giving care to his wife Marianne comes first. Now he takes her to the pool every morning for some much needed exercise. But getting back on the golf course is something he's longing for.
If I could golf tomorrow, good. If I don't have to golf, that's good too. So I'm not going to waste my energy and time being negative about it. So even though I just never happened to spend a lot of time in the pool, I do now. Marianne has developed something when I worked, I called it PACE. Positive attitudes change everything. And she has had a positive attitude.
Positive thoughts and an optimistic outlook on life can work miracles. Why not build on that? When we come back, we'll introduce John and Marianne to ways that will help them live out their golden years more independently, and find out more about how their adult child, Maureen, will benefit from this as well.
Maureen is, we have an outstanding relationship, and she has grown into our second mother. To be in assisted living, you're not ready for that, are you, Mary?
No.
Because we're active.
Adult children often take on the job as caregiver, but with a busy lifestyle and work, this task can take a toll on them quickly. I think one of the people that we forget a lot of times is the caregiver, especially the daughter, who is a young woman, and I'm sure she wonders what it will be like in the future for her as a primary caregiver.
Sometimes I feel very guilty. Sometimes I've asked, do you want me to move in? We'll figure it out, because I feel sometimes that I'm not doing enough, which I don't have any question about what I need to do, but it's a lot. You know, I'm doing everything possible as the daughter to make sure that everyone is happy, healthy, and progressing.
We've invited Todd Houghton from Comfort Keepers to find out how a caregiver can lighten the load for Maureen and John.
So I came in to actually meet with John to discuss the situation that's going on with his wife, Marianne, and talk about how we at Comfort Keepers can come in and enhance the quality of life that they have around their home. So Comfort Keepers, you know, we really provide peace of mind to you and to your family as well. I understand your daughter Maureen's also part of the caregiving.
When she comes in, she looks over things, she helps us, she organizes the house. She has a way of, it's really a gift, where she'll go into my closet or her mother's closet and organize everything, color coordinate them. She has a life too.
Right.
But she always finds time to come in.
Right. People are often in a position in life where they don't want to admit that they need help or that assistance because they're not ready to be at that place in the aging process. We believe in aging in place and providing dignity and peace of mind and security and safety.
One of my primary concerns is the development of trust.
You know, the compatibility and the trust are two huge issues. Those are both things that we take very seriously. We go through a real rigorous process to vet our caregivers. You know, we put them through strong background checks and everything that goes with it, reference checks and all that, to make sure they're of reputable standards and things like that to be in our organization. So that's where the process starts. We come in and we do a complete assessment on the individual to understand what the needs are, and then we also do a full safety assessment of the home as well. So this is the master bedroom, and taking a quick look around, it looks like you've secured this room pretty well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no throw rugs down. It looks like, you know, she can maneuver quite well in the room in here, so that's good. You have a master bathroom in here as well?
Yes, right here.
Oh, okay, great.
Let me just show you in.
Great. It looks like you've already kind of started some processes in the bathroom here with a nice shower seat in there for her to get in the shower. I would probably recommend removing the rug. Just that's a hazard. If she's in the bathroom coming out of the shower, she could potentially slip on that.
Good idea.
Yeah. So by having a comfort keeper in the home, you know, a few days a week, can really help alleviate that task mode when Maureen's here and she can spend time with her mother. She could even take her mom out to get her nails done or shopping as well.
This is Nicole Baker, a former caregiver herself, who is spending some time with John and Marianne to give them a feel for what it would be like to have someone around.
How many days a week can you come?
It's totally up to you, Marianne. If you want someone there one day a week for a few hours, we can do that. If you want someone there every day, we can do that as well.
It would be nice to get away from him once in a while, and I'm sure he would love to get away from me.
I think that it's important that John can go out and live his life but not feel guilty that he's abandoning her or leaving her by herself. The goal is to get you back to your normal routine with just a little bit of help with a friend.
He used to go play golf on Saturdays and Wednesdays, and I'd be free as a bird. I can't wait for that day.
Our goal is to match her with a caregiver that makes her feel so comfortable that she totally forgets that he's even gone, and when he comes home, she'll have a great story to tell him.
I know also that you have gadgets and things like that, products that you try to incorporate to help them reduce their isolation, allow them to communicate maybe more with their families.
Absolutely. This here is called the Grand Pad. It's kind of like a play on words. It's iPad, but grand as in grandparent, so it's Grand Pad. It is a tablet that was designed specifically with seniors in mind. The icons are very large. The seniors are able to view the screen and click on the screen and interact with the Grand Pad. The Grand Pad is a great tool to eliminate social isolation in seniors.